Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your weekly readings. Today is someday, any day, whatever day, it's Sunday. This reading will go roughly from the 3rd to the 9th of May. Working from home and doing everything else from home and spending a little time with others does sort of make you lose track of what is going on. But anyway, I'm all good. And this will be for the sign of Leo. I've changed up my cards a little bit, so we'll have something different. We're going to use the Tarot Mucha for your reading. Okay, what is happening for Leo for the 3rd of the 9th of May? 3rd to the 9th. Okay. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles coming straight out. And the Six of Pentacles is a card that talks of spreading the wealth evenly. Now, this can be money-wise, as the card portrays, but much of the time this talks about what you put in, you get back out again. Now, that doesn't always fit for everything, but it's certainly true in relationships with other people, the work you do, etc. There's a lesson here around understanding that you don't have to overly invest in something if it's not giving back to you, because sometimes what we do is if something's not working, we invest more and we push more and we try more. And the universe is saying here at some point you have to understand you can't keep investing in something that's not returning. Okay, so something is coming to mind quickly here. There's some sort of change here in regards to this. Now, it could be that you're having a huge realization about what you're doing. It could also mean that you are perhaps having some communication with someone that is willing now to put in the work to something. Okay, yeah, you have an offer coming in here from the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio predominantly. But someone who's very emotional, who wants a new start with you. I feel like they are willing now to put in the work that they didn't put in before. There could have been some sort of tussle, argument, walking away from a situation because there was lack of input here. But I think now things, yeah. Okay, so we have the King of Wands here. So I think that someone now is recognizing your value. They're seeing you for the beautiful Leo that you are, and they want to invest in you now. And I feel like previously they may not have been putting in what you were, or they may have put in less or even little, but now they're willing to invest in you, which is really cool. Okay, so we have the Empress coming out here. This isn't the Empress, it's the High Priestess. This deck is a little different. This is the High Priestess. This is about using your intuition, but sometimes it sort of has this feeling that something isn't quite known yet. There's the feeling always that there's something being kept secret or something not being shown yet. So something's happening here where you're not actually getting all of the information yet. Okay, so we have the King of Cups coming out here. So even stronger feeling now that you're dealing with a water sign. The King of Cups in this particular deck, as you can see, is looking quite elated and he's quite excited and he's jumping for joy here. And I think this person wants to tell you something or share something with you that they haven't shared before. So maybe you've been in a situation here where someone wasn't really, it wasn't just that they weren't investing. I don't think they were really telling you how they felt here. And I think they're over-elated here to have a second chance or a second opportunity with you. Yeah, somebody could have ghosted someone in the past here. Somebody could have walked away from a situation which wasn't returning what they wanted to return. I feel that somebody felt they had no choice. There was sort of this very quiet sort of stepping out of the picture here, understanding that this person wanted to invest in you, or you wanted to invest in them, but somebody wasn't coming to the party here. Okay, there was some sort of choice here with this Two of Swords. There's a stalemate here. Very strong energy of a stalemate. Let me just put a couple more cards down. Yeah, somebody wants to speak up now with this Page of Swords. Somebody could have been keeping an eye on someone. Someone has realised that they left something behind that they should have invested in. Wow, very strong here. Okay, so being a water sign could be possible you're dealing with a Scorpio here. I feel that something happened in the past here where perhaps there was some sharp words spoken, an honest declaration, an honest speaking up about something. I feel like one person opened up and said something and the other person took some sort of offense, hurt, but made a decision to move away from something. There was definitely some sort of ghosting, walking away from someone without explaining why. And I feel that that is because this person wasn't really, maybe you pulled them up on the fact that they weren't investing. Maybe you spoke to them about, you know, what they were putting into a situation and not giving back. And I feel like this pushed the person to either ghost you or you ghosted them because there was no response. And you've walked away from this situation. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like somebody's had a major transformation here and they're realizing here that they've left something behind that was really important to them. So could be you or the other person. As we know, these readings do flip-flop, but somebody now has realized the value of the other person through their transformation, through understanding what really went on. You know, when you look back at something, sometimes it seems so much clearer than it did at the time because there is emotions involved. And if you love someone and they're not giving you something back again, you can get a bit lost in the emotion of it all and, you know, walk away from something thinking, well, that's it, there's nothing more to do. But I feel this person did feel the same love, but something here made them feel that they couldn't speak up, they couldn't say how they felt. And I feel like they've gone off, they've done some changing here. Somebody's seen something from a very different perspective and they now want to speak the truth. Okay, and offer a long-term relationship. Absolutely beautiful. Very straightforward story too, Leo. Okay, let's just go back and have a look. All right, so we have someone here that, you know, is in this Six of Pentacles energy. And the Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take. You know, what you're investing in something, you should get something back. Like, it may not always be 50-50, but at the end of the day, we don't want to land someone who's emotionally cold and we're investing a lot of love in them. There seems to be here, I mean, it could be financially. You could have walked away from somebody who wasn't financially doing their bit too, because sometimes that happens. There's some sort of change coming in quickly, and I feel like someone's coming in to make you an offer that perhaps the last time you saw them, there was some sort of disagreement here. I do think this person's got their act together, and I do think they're looking at you in a very different way. I feel that there were secrets being held. So this person could have had someone else in the background too. There could have been another person involved here. Maybe they weren't telling you how they felt because they didn't know which way they wanted to go at the time. But it created a lot of conflict here, and I think that this person either walked away without explaining what was going on, or you've ghosted them for some reason, maybe for lack of return on your investment. But whoever this is, this person's never given up. They've never forgotten you. They've been watching you and they're ready to come forward now. I feel that they've been through some sort of transformation, and I strongly feel this is about them understanding their emotions over their mental processes. But the way they feel now, they want to express this to you. They want to have a conversation. They want to have a fresh start, and they want to offer you something long-term here with the Ace of Pentacles. So they're coming forward to make an offer. So it may be a bit of a shock for you because I don't really think you see this coming. You may have thought about it, but I don't think you really saw what this is coming in. Okay, so I'm going to read you a card from Brian Froud's Fairies, and I've pulled number 36, which is Spirit Dancer. I'm only going to read the starter ones though, because I've not really studied this deck and it's quite complex. Now is the time to focus and really concentrate on a project or process, especially one involving the creative arts. Spontaneity balanced by self-discipline will help us to achieve our goals. Strive for elegance and simplicity. This is a time to bring out and share qualities that we have nurtured in private. Maybe this was you, Leo. Maybe you weren't explaining to the other person how you felt. Maybe, you know, you were sort of stuck in your own world a little bit and maybe you weren't investing in this situation. There's definitely a feeling here that there needs to be a little bit more investment in this, and I think this is the message here. Anyway, thank you.